Jillian. So just go ahead and...
Jillian is someone that I've known for 4 years, but really, like, didn't get super close to until about, like, I don't know, like a year and a half ago. Jillian is just, like, the realist. Like, I don't even know how to put Jillian Mitchell into words. She's just like this ball of energy that's like always fantastic to be around. Like I never know what it's gonna say. And honestly, one of my favorite sounds in the world is her going, "So funny." Like I literally can't take it. It is the best. No, Jillian is just fantastic to be around, and I'm always happy to have her around.
Stage manager or...
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Jillian has stage managed me for 2 or 3 shows. She's been there for the best of times. She's been there for the worst of times. And she always just does a fantastic job with it, whether she's trying to herd of like the cattle of Comedy of Errors, or whether she is like taking charge in Rent. Like I always enjoyed working with her, and I even hired her to work. Like I love having her around for truck bed stuff, stage manager for that. She's a great person to be around, and she's a great person to work with.
Okay. Okay, next up, Fleet. And Fleet is the third part of the Golden Trio.
Yeah.
So then just talk about Fleet.
Fleet. Funny thing about Fleet, I hated Fleet when I first met him. I couldn't stand him. I just didn't get him. Like, who Fleet Simons was did not make sense to me. Like, I thought he was strange. I just didn't know where he was coming from, and for a long time I just didn't know what to do until I finally actually sat down judgmental and went, this is the best guy that I've ever met. Almost, pretty much literally. Like, Fleet is just, he's amazing, you know? He's always there to listen. He's incredibly, sensitive and smart. He's just a great person to have a conversation with, whether he's talking or whether he's just listening to you. Yeah, I mean, he's always a go-to when I need someone to talk to. Yeah.
Okay, Kat. So, Keenan, you've been friends with Roby for how long?
I've been friends with Roby for about 2 years now, just under 2 years. He's the man. Roby is always the person you can rely on to just make you laugh for the stupidest stuff ever. Literally, honestly, I cannot tell you how many times I've made a bad joke and then he's just taken it and making it the funniest thing anyone's ever heard. It's almost like a safety. You never have to worry about telling a bad joke because Roby will manage to save it for you and then probably take it too far. But either way, no, Roby's always great. He's there for you. He's funny. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and start. I'm filming, just so you know.
Oh. Devon. Okay, Devon. 1, 2, 3. Blink!
The flash mob.
It's the best thing. Okay, so he's really talented. Okay.
Those bow ties.
He makes bow ties.
Nico made it.
He makes dances. He can sing. He can act. This is the triple threat boy of our class here. This guy does his thing.
Sure.
He does his thing. He's a good friend. He has a big mouth, but he's a good friend. And
he's hilarious.
Funny. He will keep you even when he's going through stuff in his personal life, the homeboy will keep you laughing.
Definitely.
Whether it's turn up or
collard greens.
And he loves Beyonce. Okay, put that out there right now. Literally, he loves Beyonce.
Definitely.
Man, what else can we say about him?
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to do.
It is hard, but it's okay. I don't know.
It's hard to sum up 4 years.
Yeah, because he's grown a lot.
Definitely.
He's grown a lot.
I would agree.
I've seen him become a man. Really, he's been through a lot in these past 4 years.
Seen him become a man.
Okay, see, this is why I don't like this. I don't like him. No, he really became a man. He grew up. I think we all have, really.
Yeah.
But Like, he's one of the ones who grew up in, like, his work, being a friend, just being himself. He found his own way. Like, he knows who he is now. You know, he's going to college, and, like, he's having a good time.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great dancer, great singer.
He's having fun with it, too. That's the big thing.
Yeah. And he has his own business. At the age of 18, he has his own business.
Nico made it.
You know how many people wore his bow ties at prom? I didn't, because I don't like bow ties. But
I did.
he wore it.
Nico made it.
No, yeah, he's cool, though.
I love how we said it at the same time.
At the same time. All right, that's it.
Cut.
Okay, so both of you are really good friends with Hannah, right?
Yes.
And Ebrin, you're happening chairs
Yes.
with Hannah, and then Tucker.
And I'm not.
Are you supposed to look at the camera?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Tucker, I don't know what particular relationship you have with Hannah, but I'm sure you guys are great friends.
Mm-hmm.
So talk to me about Hannah. What makes Hannah Hannah?
That's
She's real nice.
She's nice. She's nice. She's hard worker. She's a
Very
hard
much
worker.
so, yeah. She's behind the scenes a lot.
Yeah.
Does a lot of work that
And
we
she
don't
does.
really see.
Yeah, and she does really good in front of the scenes too. Like she's a really good singer. She shined in Violet. Like she was young Violet.
Triple threat.
Yeah, man. We voted for you, by the way.
Yeah, for
Triple
sure.
threat, girl. I don't know.
She
Working.
didn't get it.
That would be awkward.
Anyway.
Hopefully you get it. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, like working with her side by side is pretty awesome. Like, she keeps me on track, because I can get way off, but
Definitely.
she has it. She's on
On
point.
point.
She's on point. Yeah, she's been a really good friend. Like whenever I need her, she's there. Even when I make stupid decisions, because I make them a lot, he does too.
Mm-hmm.
She puts us in check. A lot of stupid decisions, but it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
And we're all sorry for
And we're all
the
sorry
stupid
for her.
decisions.
Yeah, but we do appreciate her and how much she helps us out. That is what I really wanted to say.
Definitely.
She's a great friend.
To me as well.
Okay.
Talk about you when you're sitting right here.
Cause I like
I don't
to hear.
want
I'm
to.
selfish.
I don't want to say it in front of you.
You want me to go behind the camera and you talk?
No, you
make
say
silly
it. No,
faces?
you go. I won't look at you. Go ahead and talk.
I won't look at you. You go ahead and talk. All right, go ahead, talk.
Carolina, you choose. Who's gonna talk first?
We'll flip a coin.
Tucker. No, say Tucker.
I have a coin.
There we go. Let's flip it.
Okay.
No, say Tucker.
Well,
Because
heads or
if,
tails?
I get too
Heads?
emotional,
Heads.
You have
tails.
Tails? Okay, so if it's tails, then Ebrin talks about you.
No. Then he
Hey, if
talks
heads-
about me.
If I win, I get. He has
If
to talk
it's
about me
heads,
first.
Right.
you talk about him first.
Yeah, and if it's
Okay,
tails,
okay.
it's the tails.
Head.
Crap! No, because if I get too emotional and he doesn't get emotional, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm not gonna get emotional.
Fine, I won't.
Go.
He's a good guy. Simple as that. He's a good guy. You go.
Come on.
Okay.
Guys,
Okay.
come on.
So I didn't like him when I first met him. I can tell you that much.
Because you were scary.
He
I don't
was
like- that's why,
rude.
'cause
He
you
was
scared.
really rude. No.
You had a full-grown
He
mustache.
was so rude.
You had a full-grown mustache. Freshman year.
No. He was the most rudest kid you would ever meet. I'm sorry, Miss Irie, I love you, and I love your son now. But when I first met him, okay. But I must say, we found a common ground. We loved the same teachers, didn't like the same teachers.
Definitely.
Loved the same girls, didn't like the same girls.
Love is a little bit too far.
Well,
We'll leave it at
we'll
that.
leave it at that. I fall hard, he doesn't. So he's a really good friend. I must give him that. Like this guy, whenever I text him, he may respond slowly, but he responds. And whenever I need help, he's there. Like I can honestly say that because a lot of people I say that about, but this one I like really mean it because there's been times like and it could be any time he knows when I'm upset. Even when I tell him I'm not, he knows. I can be sitting there like this. He's like, "What's wrong?" Nothing, man. Nothing. Sure, man. No, something wrong. No, I'm okay. And then eventually I'll tell him. But he knows. That's one thing I can say about him. He knows me. And if he forgets about me after we leave for college, I'm kick his butt. But it's okay. We're 8 hours and 55 minutes. Okay, see? That's what I'm talking about. See, that's who I met first. That's the one I met first. We're 8 hours and 55 minutes away from each other when we go to college.
You can meet in the middle.
We can meet in the middle. Our parents, they are making sure we meet in the middle. I can truly say that's your phone, not mine. He's my best friend. I can say that. He's my best friend. No, don't do
You're
that.
my best friend too.
Stop, don't do that. God, that's why I don't like him. He's my best friend. He supports me, and he hates shows. Like, he hates musicals and plays.
I hate theater. Just kidding. I love it.
But whenever I'm in a show, he will be there, and he will make sure I'm there. And one time he was dating this girl, and she made me cookies. for Violet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he don't want to talk about their relationship, but yeah, I told him
I don't want to talk
he
about
shouldn't
it.
he shouldn't have got rid of her. I think he should have kept her.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Should we go into yours?
No,
Let's go into his.
No,
Okay.
don't do it. But he is very supportive because he supports me. He's even helping me out with my show now. He's giving me some pointers on some things, and like I said, he's a great friend. I don't want to get too emotional. We'll save that for graduation. But he's a great friend. Love him to death. My best friend. There it is. I'm done. You talk.
My turn.
Don't get emotional. Don't make me cry.
Ebrin.
You know I'm a punk.
Ebrin Rashad Stanley.
All right, James Tucker. Ari.
ERS1. Missed them.
What was it? T Breezy freshman year.
I don't even know. Where did our friendship even start? I think it was Mr. Mena's class with the bowl and the soup. With the bowl and the soup.
It was.
We'll just leave the bowl and the soup at that.
Man. Nobody else knows what that is. That's great. I can't believe you remember that.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that it started there because we had a whole year.
We had a whole year, yeah.
But
because we really didn't become friends the second semester.
Yeah.
And that was because I randomly texted
I was scared of you.
Oh God. And I randomly texted him and I was like, "Hey man, how was your Christmas break?"
No, I definitely texted you first.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You were scared of me. Why would you text a person you're scared of first?
Because keep your enemies closer.
All right.
Have you not been taught that?
Oh, so now I'm his enemy. Keep talking. Whatever. Go.
Anyway, do not do that here.
Okay, I won't do that. That's okay.
Anyway, so I mean, I don't even know what to say. He extremely talented. Extremely talented. I mean, look at all the shows he's been in. Keeps getting recasted, and I think that says something about him, not only as an actor, but as a person. People won't want to work with somebody that they don't like, and so I think that it's not only does he have the talent, but he has the kindness and the compassion and the drive that really makes a person be who they are.
Shut up. I'm about to cry. Keep going.
So I mean, I think that's something that's hard to find in people today, and so I think he's been through a lot.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot together.
Yeah.
And I think that's only shaped him and me. That's shaped us to be who we are. But it takes a lot to get through those things, and look at him going to South Dakota.
Oklahoma City University, OCU.
I mean, I don't even know if phones work up there. I mean,
I will have this, okay?
It's gonna be so cold. Is it gonna be cracked like that still? Anyway, in the jackets. I mean, you don't get that kind of weather. But yeah, hardworking for sure, talented, crazy.
Crazy, I am crazy.
I'm
real crazy.
Real crazy. I'm real crazy.
Real crazy. Man. I don't know how he puts up with me because I know I get on his nerves sometimes.
I get on everybody's nerves.
You do. But I still love you because, like, I'm the only one who can actually deal with that. Everybody else gets real. Oh, shush.
Don't even do that.
Shush.
Don't do that.
Because people can't put up with you. I put up with you. Even when I get mad at you sometimes. Because we have had some fallouts.
People love to put up with me because I am.
Most lovable Drake 2013.
Okay.
Come on. Right there.
Hold up. What time is that?
12:30.
Okay. Wrap it up, Tucker.
I'm done.
I
don't say nothing about him.
You don't want to say nothing about me? You don't even say I love you, I'm your best friend? See, I told you I was going to get too emotional.
See, I don't love him.
I told you.
See, why would I lie? I
got way too emotional. That's why
I got emotional too.
That's why I didn't want to go
teared up.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
Nope.
you got some.
That's it. I ain't tear up. It's just sweat. You know I sweat bad.
That's a sweat. This is a sweat got my eye. This is a sweat.
But you see, that's why I didn't want to say nothing. Goodbye. That's it.
Bye.
Bye. I don't love you no more. Matter of fact, don't keep in touch with me.
Don't keep in touch with me. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Yeah,
you gotta say I love you and you're my best friend.
Give
first.
me a hug.
You know he's never admitted I'm his best friend. Go ahead, come on, do it.
I'm your best friend.
He lied. Look how big the
Nah, you my best friend. Come on.
All right, come on,
Here
bro.
we go.
All right, hug it out. All right.
All right, that's enough.
Be breezy.
That's enough
We're out.
love right there.
Bye. All right.
Okay. Cut.
Okay, I just want to, okay, and finally, I just want to say that as a class, I feel like we are all, like really cool, because I've seen classes come through here like freshman, senior, sophomore, junior year, and I feel like we have a totally different kind of vibe. We have a totally different kind of bond. Like each and every one of us, I feel like we are now as seniors, like we are all pretty much on the same level. We've all learned the same things, and because we know that as a class, like we just have a different type of friendship. Like even people who I didn't talk about, that doesn't mean that I don't feel close to them or that we don't have a special kind of relationship. I honestly can say that I love each and every one of you all, and I wish you all the best in life, and I pray that you are all successful and you all find happiness and success in each and everything that you do. And I wish everyone the best. And I just feel really happy right now. Okay.
Cut. Hold on, let me readjust because I'm. Okay, there you go.
Oh Lord, what am I gonna say about Devon? Okay, Devon. We're a lot alike, and then we're like not alike at all, but it works. Me and Devon, I've known Devon since 7th, 8th grade, but we didn't really get like cool till we came here, and because we went to the same middle school, and just from the very start, like we just couldn't stop laughing. Like every time like I think about Devon, I just think of like a funny moment that we shared, or with Matthew that we shared. Like if you look through our text messages, it's literally just different pictures of like random stuff of like other people, of ourselves, and like it's all just fun and games. We both love to dance, and we both like share like this crazy passion for Beyonce. So we can basically have like, even if we're mad at each other, like I can just bring up something about like this move Beyonce did in one of her performances, and it's just like bam, right back together. Like he's just such an easygoing person. Like there's not many things you can do to make Devon mad. Like you can't take his joy. Like his inner spirit is just so warm and welcoming, and you can't be mad at him either. Like even if you are mad at him, when he gets mad, you just laugh because Devon's mad. Like you can't help it. Like when he's doing his performances, like when he's singing Purpose or whatever, like you just get so much joy from watching him do what he loves. And when he's on stage, you can feel his warmth from the inside, and it makes you happy. And so I know that he is going to, whatever he decides to do, because he can literally, I don't know what he's going to do, but whatever he decides to do, like he can be successful in it because of who he is as a person. Because when you're a good person on the inside, other people see that and they recognize that, and they want to do good things for you.
Okay, cut. I think it's about to. So Danielle, tell me about Easlynn. She is very organized, and she's also very sweet. She's a very nice girl, but she can also be very sassy if she wants to. So,
I feel like, I think me and Easlynn, first of all, I've known Easlynn for forever and a day. I know her before PBA or whatever. And when I first met Easlynn or whatever, before we got really close, she used to like bake cookies. And I didn't really like know her. Like I knew her, but we weren't like close or whatever. I wouldn't call us like, BFFs or anything. But Easlynn would bake cookies, and she would make things, and she would give them out to everybody. Like she was just such a sweet little girl, and it was completely opposite of me. I didn't deserve the cookie. I wouldn't call myself, sweet, especially in elementary school. But she was always very kind to me, even if I wasn't kind back all the time. And then when we got to high school, she started off, and she was kind of like scary of everything. Like she was just scared of everything. And now homegirl, even though she like still, you know, like carries like some of that, she's just like, okay, I know I'm like this, and instead of like trying to hide it or being afraid of being myself, I'm gonna accept how I am, and I am going to, and you're gonna love me for it, you know. And she's such a lovable person. Like, it's not a lot of mean things you can say about Easlynn, because she is she's very what's the word, like, Easlynn is just, I come up with this gesture. Does this describe Easlynn? Can you see Easlynn doing this? Like, that is where Easlynn lives. She is a very spunky person, a very conscious person. She is very driven. She's going to be very successful in life. She is a black female who is doing something with herself and focused on the right things, the right goals. She represents herself. She always looks beautiful. She always is well dressed, represents herself very well. East is, she laughs. She has a really pretty smile, and when she laughs, like, you look at her and then you want to laugh. Her laugh is very welcoming.
Okay. We're going to start off with Ashley.
Okay.
Okay, Danielle. How long have you known Ashley? Like, all 4 years at PBA?
I've known Ashley for all 4 years, but, okay, let me start over, because I scratched my head. I've known Ashley for all
Hold
4
on.
years.
Okay, continue.
I've known Ashley for all 4 years, but I've only been close to her probably about 2.5.
And so, tell me about what makes Ashley Ashley. Like, you know, she's a very unique person. So, so what characteristics really identify with Ashley?
Ashley's characteristics are, Ashley is very sensitive. She's a very meek and caring and kind of nurturing person. Ashley is also okay, she's like that, and then on the flip side, she can be, you know, just outrageous, ridiculous, scandalous, crazy. Like, it's a lot of drama and action going on at the same time. Ashley is very intelligent. Ashley is very driven. She knows, you know, like, what she wants to do, and she has all the tools to get there. And I have seen a lot of growth with her over these last 4 years. At first she was kind of like very not to herself, but she was very timid and what she was capable of, and kind of almost like she didn't believe in herself fully. And then over these past 4 years, I have seen her grow in confidence, and because her confidence grew, her capabilities have grown, and she has improved tremendously, not only like in theater or whatever, but as a person. Like, she's so much stronger, and she can own her stuff and who she is a lot more, and she believes in herself, and she's confident in who she is as a person, and she can take a lot more. When things are thrown at her, she can take a lot more. She's more open, and she's cool people.
Okay, cut. Ashley Hildreth, who you did anachronisms with recently. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah. So talk to me about Ashley.
Ashley. Girl, Ashley. I guess I've known you for 7 years now. We've been through a lot together, dance company, and here at PVA Theater, and wow, like, Ashley, I don't know what to say. There's so many great things about you. You just have such a personality. Like, I can't, there is no one in the world like you, and I definitely mean that in a positive way. Like, I don't think there's anyone who has your spirit and your devotion and dedication to what you do and the amount of passion and drive and effort that you give everything that you do. I think that you're incredibly talented. And the fact that you have a great personality, that's going to take you so far because so many people don't have both of those things, and you are so blessed to have both of them. I know that regardless of what you choose to do, which I hope will be theater, because I know that's your passion and it has been for a long time, that you're just going to succeed, girl, because that's just what you do, Ash. You put your heart to something, you put your mind to it, you give everything your all, and people with that mentality, they go places. And so I'm so excited to see what you're going to do in the future. So I love you, girl, and I'm so glad I've gotten to know you and had you in my life for the past 7 years. So wish you the best always. Love you, Ash.
Okay.
Samuel Robbins. Okay, you are such a sass master, so sassy, but you keep everyone so level-headed, and I'm so appreciative for that. You're the person who, regardless of what class it is, all 4 years that I've been here, whether it was Miss Meyer's class or whether it's Mr. Sanders' economics class, I come into class and I'm automatically in a better mood because you're there. Also, I get to share my love of food with you, which is great. But I just know, when I walk through the door in a classroom, if you're there or if you're in the hallway, I'm automatically in a better mood. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And you're going to go to UT and go into architecture, and you're so amazing at it. So, gosh, Sam, you're just great. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Olivia. Livy, I love you to death. I can't even express how much, you mean to me. Our friendship is so incredible, and you are just honestly such a great person. I remember coming in freshman year, our first activity we did was get to know another freshman or something, and we were the people left, so we got together, and I remember thinking in my head, oh my gosh, this girl hates me. But we ended up having every class together freshman year, and I don't think I could have gone through Miss Meyer's class and Dr. Sharon back to back if it weren't for you. I'm so glad we're friends because you want to have people that are your friends who make you the best version of yourself. And I honestly think that being around you makes me a better person. And gosh, I've just seen you go through so many things in these past 4 years, whether it has to do with art or outside of art or theater, and I've seen you grow. And I can just remember physicalities and everything, and I am just so fortunate to have you in my life, and I'm always going to wish you the best, and never forget how talented you are, Livy, because you're spectacular.
Okay, All right.
Let me. I have no idea what to say.
Okay, well, I'll help you in.
Okay.
Okay, so Jared is one of your fellow techies.
Yes, he is.
And you've worked with him in several shows before, right? With him?
Yeah.
You've worked alongside with him?
I did summer camp with him at
Right.
Perry Mansfield.
So, I mean, you and Jared have a long-lasting bond.
We do.
So, tell me about Jared. What makes Jared Jared? And you're going to different universities next year.
We are, but
so, you're going to miss him, right? And
yeah.
So tell me,
Gonna
what are you going to miss the most about Jared?
probably the amount of leadership that he had in the department, and things went really smoothly when Jared was in charge of things, and all that creativeness that came along with Jared. I think I'm ready. I think I know what to talk about.
Okay.
Do I just go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Jared. I had to describe Jared. The main thing to describe Jared would be just, always on top of things. He always knows what needs to be done. He always gets it done. There's always a schedule to things. Things are always, scheduled out, and what needs to be done, when needs to be done first. He's always doing something for someone else. whether it's, me and him were up in the front office, changing the marquee for Dr. Allen, or, putting something together for Trout. We're always doing something productive. There's never, unproductive day with Jared. And I just, think back kind of to when we did Perry Mansfield up in Colorado together. And that was really fun because that's the first time I really got to meet Jared, was up in Perry Mansfield. We took a modern class. That was fun. I never knew I could dance until that modern class. And just, Jared is just that kind of down-to-earth person that you just love to talk about. I know you're watching this, Jared. One of those down-to-earth people you just want to talk about, just hang out with and, talk to, and just kind of explore more what they have to say, because he's such an intellectual person. Just what he has to say is very, he's always put together and always, right track of mind. Yeah.
Okay. And now Chloe.
Okay, Chloe, they're just like mine. We are such a good team when it comes to like getting something done. Like I remember like even, junior year and senior year especially, Davis will give you a mission and you'll like come find me and you're like, hey, come on through, we got a mission. And I'm like, okay. So we go to the costume, we go up to costume storage, or we go up to prop storage, and we're looking for that one thing, and we look for like 30 minutes, but in the process of looking, we find these other cool things, and we're like, let's hold on to this, and like we come down with like 16 things, and we went up for one. So it's like, you're always like excited about things. There's always that excitement with you. And, kind of sitting in the back of the rows, pretending that, we're the loners. People like kind of didn't really talk to us. We're kind of like our own little team, our own little group. So kind of just sitting back and like watching everything and just, looking and, watching from the sidelines as techies, because we're usually doing, props, and you come sit next to me and I'm doing lights, and we're always kind of looking from the sidelines, just kind of watching everything and just kind of laughing to ourselves and, making jokes. And, talking with you is so interesting. There's never a dull moment with you. I always feel that, you always have a great outlook on life. It's always exciting, and, you show so much compassion towards people, and, it's always you and Izzy. It's always, I look and there's Chloe, and oh, look, there's Izzy. So it's always, it's so much fun to hang out with you during theater. I really love just all the projects we work on, all the things, helping you or hindering you when you're trying to do something. I come in and just mess it up, and you go back and fix it. It's just one of those fun, the fun things that I get to do with Chloe. So, knowing you's really been awesome, and we better keep in touch, because we will. So, yeah.
Cut.
Ebrin.
Ebrin. Oh, man, Ebrin. So how do you feel about Ebrin? This just, amazingly talented kid.
Yeah, I love Ebrin. I mean, just watching, like, that's one of the things, I'm not going to put you for most improved. But, thinking back to freshman year and just like, coming in and seeing you and being like, oh, look, we have a substitute. And then like, no, that's Ebrin. He's in our class. And just, it was one of those like things that, was very stereotypical about you freshman year, was that everyone, associated you with the 46-year-old man and all that, all that funny stuff. But watching you grow from freshman year to senior year has been amazing. Like, Ebrin is just the way he's grown, vocally. Just, I remember freshman year, when he would get up and sing, it's kind of, kind of soft and not really like all out. But then senior year, I mean, his performance in Rent was just it was amazing. And just the amount of power he's really put behind his voice now, and done all the the explorations into other characters, with going for Collins, which is such a different role than he is. It's just the challenge he took on with playing Collins was just awesome, to watch him do that. We roomed together in Nebraska. Ebrin, I know you're watching. We roomed together in Nebraska. That was so much fun. Really get to know who you were. Talking about just what we wanted to do with life, and where we wanted to go. Kind of exploring Nebraska, because it was just kind of the two of us for most of it, just kind of exploring around, to go into the library, make copies, all that fun stuff. But yeah, really knowing you actually kind of made me a better person, in that I really appreciate, watching people grow talent-wise, and you're one of the main people, I think, who has grown the most from freshman year to now. So it's been awesome knowing you. Yeah.
Okay, cut.
Hannah Banana. I love this girl so much. She's been there for me since freshman year. We've never bumped heads. She's my girl and I'll always be here for her. She's super talented and I'm so blessed to have her as one of my best friends. Tucker. My handsome prom date. Couldn't ask for a better date. Tucker, you're a nutcase. He has the ability to make you love and hate him. He's definitely most likable jerk. What the heck, PVA. Tucker is also amazing at what he does. He's an awesome carpenter. Love him to death. Adam. This guy. Also a nutcase. But I love him and he has also been there for me since freshman year. He never fails to make me laugh. Definitely someone to go to when you're down.